Welcome to St. John's, the oldest city in North America and Newfoundland's colorful capital. Home of tasty fish and chips, Iceberg beer, and amazing scenery. Here we spend 2 days trying all of the best local foods and exploring all this city has to offer.
Our first stop is Cape Spear on the outskirts of St. John's and the most easterly point in North America.
Yesterday we drove all the way from Grossmoor National Park to Cape Spear to sleep here for the night to be the first people in North America to watch the sunrise. Here the sunrise is at 6:12 in the morning, so we got up at 5:40, tried not to wake the baby, and we are just enjoying. Right next to Cape Spear is the most easterly point in Canada and in North America. So it's kind of a cool thing to actually be here and be the first people in the entire continent to see the sunrise. We're an hour and a half ahead of our normal time zone. So back in New Jersey, it is 4:30 in the morning. But unfortunately, we have a huge cloud that's kind of in the way of our view, but still really cool. Good morning.
Good morning. We are officially the first people to see the sunrise in North America. Love running through my life.
Oh. Good morning.
I love you.
Good morning. We're at the easternmost point of the whole North America.
What do you think, buddy?
I think it's pretty cool.
There's a cafe at the top of the hill near the lighthouse, and it's already open, so I think if you get here for sunrise, you can get a little coffee and maybe a little treat.
A little breakfast treat.
Little breakfast treat. These views are beautiful up here. Wow, it's beautiful. Woo! The sunrise was nice, but I'm gonna say it's 8 a.m. right now on a Sunday, and we have it all to ourselves. It's really, really peaceful. You could hear the sound of the ocean hit off the rocks and
the birds.
And the birds. It's just really, really nice. So in addition to up over the lighthouse, you have this nice wooden walk path along the coast, the cliffside here. And I believe the point of this walkway is actually like the easternmost point. I'm hoping there's a little sign to indicate that, but we'll see. Also, these cliffs are massive. It's like
So pretty. I can't believe how calm it is.
I know.
Like, there's like barely any wind. The water is so calm and peaceful.
It's
Beautiful.
perfect little morning.
And there's birdies out there. Do you see the birds?
Hello.
It's the ready room.
Yeah.
We made it.
All right. Yeah, 4 months old, not bad. So we made it to the southernmost point in Key West, and then the southernmost points on the Big Island of Hawaii, which is the true southernmost point in the U.S. I don't know if we'll make it to the westernmost point because I think that's Alaska, and then probably not the northernmost point because that's Alaska too. So I think we did all right, 50%.
Yeah.
After Cape Spear, we headed into St. John's to get some breakfast and try a local meal. Here is the Bagel Cafe, famous for their Toutons.
Just had a few minutes.
Okay.
We had to put the stroller upstairs.
Okay. We got the Towny Touton. Never had it before. So a Touton is essentially a pancake-like bread that is fried and served with molasses. But nowadays, you can basically get it with anything you want. So, thoughts on the Touton? Do we recommend it? First of all, don't call it a Touton because it's not a Touton.
You're dead giveaway, you're not from here.
We got the Touton with the egg and bacon, kind of like the breakfast Touton, and I thought it was pretty good. It's kind of like a funnel cake with
It's like a fried
more bread.
bread.
Yeah.
The Touton itself was pretty good, and the egg and bacon on top was good, but it also normally comes with baked beans on top. We got those on the side.
And molasses.
And molasses. Not a huge fan of the baked beans and molasses, but it was pretty good. I had an omelet, the home fries.
The Bagel Cafe is a must. It's definitely more than just an in-and-out place. It's a full-blown restaurant, which I didn't really think of because of the name, but definitely go. Try a Touton. Can't hurt to try it.
All right.
And you'll leave full.
What did you think of the Touton? Not much?
Gotta love it.
The San Fran of Newfoundland.
The new way to travel with a baby. Just lugging a stroller and car seat around. I'm going all the way.
Okay.
Luckily for me, I got this little stroller shortcut here.
I mean, that's a roller coaster. So we just made it to Water Street, which is the lively happening area of St. John's where all of the cool little shops are and the great places to eat. And Water Street even has quite a few, maybe two actually, breweries. So we're hoping to hit some shops, maybe get a bite to eat later, and check out this little town.
I didn't realize it, but it's also a popular spot for a cruise ship. So when the cruise ship deploys, you're gonna get a lot of tourists walking the streets, and we just happen to be here when that happened.
Yeah, it's a Sunday, so I'm assuming the town is a little bit more busy than it normally is. But it's actually really nice because it's cool to see a bunch of people out and about in the town.
Can't wait. The day is shining. I can't wait. There ain't no hiding. And I'm dancing.
Last year we took a road trip all over Ireland and we stopped at a city called Galloway, and St. John's reminds us of Galloway so much. I'm assuming Water Street is going to be hustling and bustling in a couple hours once the bars start opening up, and there's going to be live music on the street. It's going to be really nice.
I found my heart a new beginning, and I'm breathing in its melodies. I spent so many days a wishing, but now life keeps playing.
I must say, I am pleasantly surprised with St. John's. It is the cutest little town, but I do recommend if you're coming and you're like wanting it to be like happening, maybe to come in the afternoon/evening when all of the bars and pubs and all that kind of stuff is open. And George Street usually has live music, so it's probably better a little later in the day, but still super cute. Unfortunately, in my research, I couldn't find any good donut places here, so we are now headed for the next best thing. Do you smell that?
Another hill, huh?
Just a quick workout before you have those cookies.
Yeah, we're earning the cookies. Literally every turn you make in this city is just another row of colorful little townhomes. So cool.
You'll hear them speaking harmony, and better days.
All this walking is for our second sweet treat. Hopefully it's worth it.
If I won't disappear, I can't wait.
We came to the Parlor next because they are known for their gelato flights. So we got a gelato flight with blueberry, salted caramel, maple walnut, pistachio, and jam, which is apparently some kind of cookie gelato that's supposed to be very good.
And we're combining this with Craig's cookies for the ultimate treat here in St. John's. Blueberry?
That is good.
Oh.
That's good.
Blueberry's banging.
Salted caramel? You're gonna like that. Phenomenal. Really creamy.
Incredible.
Maple walnut next. Not my favorite, but not bad. The others are better.
Yeah, I like it though.
Pistachio. That's pretty good.
Pistachio's good.
And jam. Oh. That one's great.
Is that the best? I was skeptical on jam, but that is phenomenal.
Little man Woke up just in time for the treats. Didn't you, bud?
Time to review Craig's cookies. We didn't really need an excuse to order more than what we should eat. But if you get half a dozen or more, you don't have to pay tax. Tax here in Newfoundland is 15%, so we figured let's splurge and get a lot of cookies. My only complaint about Craig's cookies so far, prior to tasting all of them, is that majority of them are chocolate, and I'm not a chocolate fan. So out of the whole selection, there were only 2 that do not have chocolate in it. So those that they had today, true.
They might have more. They just didn't leave them up.
So those are the 2 that I'm trying, and then Taylor gets the 4 other ones.
So it turns out Craig from Craig's Cookies is actually born and raised here in Newfoundland, and his specialty with his mom was the chocolate chip. So all of the cookies that he bakes are based off of the original chocolate chip cookies, and he has just gone on from there. So first one I'm going to try is his original chocolate chip.
And that probably explains why a majority of the cookies have chocolate in them.
Wow. That's good.
So I'm going with the peach something, which has peach candies in it, it looks like.
Good?
I mean, the cookie itself is fabulous. I don't know if I need the gooey candy in it. Without the gooey candy, it's basically like a white macadamia nut, which is amazing. So this one is the birthday cake, which doesn't have chocolate in it. And the only one that doesn't have any type of chocolate in it. It's okay. A little harder than I would like.
I like our cookies.
But it's like a sugar cookie. I think the other one was better.
Yeah?
I don't know if I need to finish this one.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that one. I read online that Craig's favorite cookie is the shortbread, and they didn't have that one, but I really, really wanted to try that one. So, if you are going to Craig's Cookie and you want to check them out, I recommend trying the shortbread because that's apparently Craig's favorite, so it's got to be good. How are my boys doing?
We are nice and full. Well, I'm full. I don't know if he is. But are we ready to explore a new area? Quidi Vidi, I believe, right?
We're probably saying it wrong, but yes.
We probably are saying it wrong, yeah. Just like Touton and Touton. But that's okay. We'll learn.
Oh! Daddy's covering Wyatt's face. There you are.
Sorry, bud.
There you are.
Sorry, bud. Oh, you wanted to be a bear.
We can barely see you. We can barely see you. Get it? Barely.
Nice, Mama, nice.
All right. And we're off to the next area of town.
So cool. I love it.
I must say, for being the biggest city in Newfoundland, it definitely has that small town feel.
Off to Quidi Vidi?
Off to Quidi Vidi.
Okay, change of plans. We were back in the heart of St. John's. It's a beautiful night, so we're gonna go check out Water Street again and maybe George Street, see if there's anything more happening going on now that it's in the afternoon. Then we'll hit Quidi Vidi tomorrow because it might rain, and all the things that we wanted to do tomorrow I think we can do in the rain. So, change of plans. It's good to be flexible.
Ready?
Ready. Hopefully this guy can go for a little sleepy sleeps.
Let's roll. Daddy's got the
Sorry,
babe.
Mom.
Good luck to me. Easy peasy. Made it.
Time for a beer.
Time for a brewski.
First beer in Canada, eh?
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you like beer, Yellow Belly Brewery is a great spot to grab a few cold ones and a snack to hold you over. We were here around 5 p.m. and it seemed like we were still a bit too early for the liveliness of Water Street and George Street, but things were slowly starting to open up.
So we were hoping to get Screeched In, but little ones aren't welcome in the bar. They're welcome, but they're not allowed by law to be in the bar.
You have to be 19 or over, and this little one's only 4 months, so.
Trappers here does the Screeched In on the hour, every hour.
Every hour. And getting Screeched In means one shot of Newfoundland Screech, and then you have to kiss a cod and you have to recite something. I'm not sure what it is, but we were hoping to do it, or Kevin was hoping to do it, and unfortunately Wyatt can't be in the bar, so maybe next
be
time.
As a family, so.
Are you ready to get some fish and chips? Let's go, buddy.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Last spot for the day, the Duke of Duckworth. I've been saying the Duke of Fluke all day, but I learned the right name of the place.
All
Kind
right.
of off the beaten path, which I like.
We read that the one thing you have to try while you're here in Newfoundland is fish and chips. And this is supposed to have one of the best fish and chips in the area. So of course we have to try it.
Give it a go.
I don't know, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that. It's got the fry is really good on it. It's got just that nice crunch, but it's still like not chewy.
The fish and chips at the Duke of Duckworth were really, really good.
Right.
If you saw our video where we took the ferry from Nova Scotia to Newfoundland, you will know that we had the worst fish and chips of our life.
Our lives, they were terrible. It's pretty much just a fish stick from Costco.
So this really made up for it. And Taylor's Caesar salad was actually delicious as well. They threw some bacon on there, so it's really good.
I must admit though, I think Spoonies in Ireland still takes the cake for me.
We've had our fair share of fish and chips in different areas of the world. Iceland's up there, Ireland, Spoonies is up there. And then this place is up on the list, but it doesn't take the cake at the top. Tomorrow we're gonna check out the town of Quidi Vidi, and tonight we're gonna check out a monument called Signal Hill, which apparently is the first location that had a transatlantic radio signal. So that's why it's called Signal Hill. And apparently we might be able to overnight park there in our van.
Signal Hill is a quick 5-minute drive to the north, offering a fantastic viewpoint overlooking the city and a great spot to hang out for sunset.
So this spot is just a quick like 7 minutes outside of St. John's. And it actually is the first transatlantic radio signal tower, which is pretty cool. And you can also see the Lighthouse point, which is where we started the day at Cape Spear, from this spot.
Oh,
So you can see the entire bay. It's pretty neat.
This is also a historic site where the Battle of Signal Hill took place during the 7 Years' War back in the 18th century. British troops surprised the French, forcing them to surrender St. John's and ultimately the island of Newfoundland.
It got pretty windy out there, but there are a ton of hiking trails on the opposite end of Signal Hill that actually look over Quidi Vidi, which is where we're going tomorrow. So if you come here, you could probably hit all of it at once if you have all day and it's nice weather. But yeah, overall, really cool spot, lots of history, and a neat place to check out if you're here in St. John's.
So it was supposed to rain all day today, so Kevin and I took the time to do a quick Costco run and do some laundry. But now we are headed to finish the St. John's area by going to a cute little nook of the city called Quidi Vidi, which I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. But yeah, so we're gonna go hit that. This place is supposed to have the second best or one of the best fish in the chip.
Fish in the chip. Fish in the chip.
This is supposed to have one of the best fish and chips in the city. Yesterday we went to Duke of Duckworth, which is supposed to have the best, but we figured we wanted to try both of the ones that claim to have the best and see for ourselves.
Finding parking in Quidi Vidi is not easy, especially if you're in an oversized vehicle like us. This neighborhood is tucked into the hillside, so space is really limited, but we figured it out.
All right, well, we found a spot, not too far either, right next to a nice little waterfall here.
Actually, it's really close.
Yeah, it's really
I feel
close.
like it's better than even if we parked over there.
I agree. So we're actually on the other side of the little river here in Quidi Vidi that I think is the Eastern Shore hiking trail, but there's a little bridge that connects to the town. So it's kind of like a secret, not really secret, but you have parking on this side of town that you wouldn't expect because of this little connecting bridge. So you might be wondering how we find all these cool places to go when traveling internationally, and the answer is obviously the internet, which we do have in our van, but for our phones we use Holalfy's eSIMs. We love using Holalfy because they offer unlimited data plans in a ton of different destinations, and to install it on your phone is hassle-free. Once you make your purchase, you get an email with a QR code and you just scan it to install it on your phone. And fortunately for you, we have a coupon code Mathers on the Map, which gets you 5% off your order. And thank you so much, Holalfy, for sponsoring today's video. So our first stop today is Quidi Vidi Brewery, and Right outside of it, there's 3 food trucks. One of them is Quidi Vidi Fish and Chips. So we're gonna compare the fish and chips here compared to the Duke of Duckworth to see which one is better.
The Quidi Vidi Brewing Company actually has a really cool beer that they say you have to try while you're in this area, and it's made from iceberg water. So we're gonna try that.
We didn't realize this, but the brewery also serves food, and to our luck, they have their very own fish and chips in addition to the famous Iceberg beer.
Birthday boy right here. My birthday is on Thursday. Pretty good.
Yeah. A life here.
All right, here it goes. Wow. That might be spoonies.
What? Really? Wow.
It's really good. The texture of the outside is perfect. It's like so crunchy. Oh, it's really good. You're gonna love it.
That is really good.
Really good.
That is really, really good. Yeah, we didn't even expect to order fish and chips here. We were going into the food truck. This is phenomenal. Okay, so the fish and chips at Quidi Vidi Brewery were top notch.
Top notch. So good.
Taylor thought they were phenomenal. I didn't think they were phenomenal. I thought they were very good, but
We had different pieces. So Kevin's piece of fish was a little bit thicker than mine.
I had more
my
fish than bread.
crisp to fish ratio was amazing. His was a little bit more fishy than crispy.
So now we're going over to the Quidi Vidi food truck, fish and chips food truck, to compare and see which one's better.
I'm gonna need some help. I mean, the poor kid is on a roller coaster. Aren't you, buddy?
And I was too worried about the vlog.
You're on a roller coaster.
Forgot about my boy here. What I was trying to say, which is why I forgot about the rocks, is we're having a fish and chip off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure are.
All right.
Ready, buddy? I must say we haven't been in Newfoundland quite that long, but I am very impressed with all the cute little towns and cities along the water. I mean, Quidi Vidi alone is super, super cute, so definitely recommend coming if you're visiting Newfoundland. A very different look
Yeah.
than the others.
I know. This is more tender-like.
Yeah, it looks like a chicken tender.
Where the other one was more squarish, like filet. Am I going right
Yeah.
now? You want me to burn my mouth? Is that what you want me to do? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Most dramatic husband ever.
That's what's gonna happen.
This is apparently homemade.
What, the tartar?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. They're both really, really good.
Yeah?
So good. Yeah. The tartar sauce is really good as well.
Well, which one's better?
So mine was super thick at Quidi Vidi Brewery, so I thought it wasn't as good. This isn't super thick, so the bread to fish ratio is like perfect. So I would say this one, but we'll let you decide.
All right, from first view, the salt on the chips reminds me of pretzel salt. Those are good, but I think the chips to the last place were better.
Okay.
They didn't give us a knife?
No.
Oh. All right. Ooh. Pulls apart very easily. Homemade tartar. Wow. Oh, they're both really good.
Right.
I think I like that one better. So, back to what I was saying before that little Wyatt intermission. Wyatt's on Daddy's lap now. But I think Quidi Vidi Brewery, in my opinion, is better. And I can't help it. I think it's better. The fried on the outside is very different between the two locations. And I like the fried on that one better. I'm all around Quidi Vidi Brewing. But if you're in the area, tell us what you think.
Okay, I think we would both agree that Quidi Vidi is a very cute town and we highly recommend it.
Yeah, definitely have a visit if you're in the area. Super cute and it's right along the water. And the seating at Quidi Vidi Brewing is top notch.
Good food too.
Even Wyatt thinks so. Yeah!
All right.
All right, buddy boy.
Little hiking boy here. What do you think, bud? The ladies' lookout.
Before leaving Quidi Vidi, we decided to make one last pit stop and do a short hike with what's supposed to be a really nice lookout. It's beautiful. I mean, the sea is so calm.
It is so beautiful up here.
I wonder how many miles you can see technically.
I don't know. Sure, a good amount. What do you think, buddy boy? Well, we just realized that this trail leads you to Signal Hill, which is the spot with the transatlantic radio transmitter. So it connects all the way to that, which is pretty cool actually. But we've already did that, so we are turning around. I guess the main feature for this spot is Cuckold's Cove, which is only like 300 meters from the parking lot.
Yeah.
So,
Super easy hike.
now we can officially wrap up St. John's Quidi Vidi food tour and things to do. Overall, a great place. Love the people, love the place, love the small town vibes, and the little village vibe of Quidi Vidi. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was definitely nice to see a city part of Newfoundland over just the outside and the national parks and stuff like that.
Hey buddy, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.